Fine-tune your farming operation with information gained at the 23rd Annual Southern Peanut Growers Conference, set for July 21 through 23 at Edgewater Beach Resort in Panama City Beach, Florida. The 3-day event provides farmers with information about peanut production, legislative issues, marketing, and promotions. The conference is presented by the Southern Peanut Farmers Federation. Visit southernpeanutfarmers.org for more information.
The Biofuel Association, Growth Energy, this week announced that drivers around the nation have logged 30 billion miles on the road using E15. Growth Energy CEO Emily Score calls it a testament to the rising popularity of E15. The ethanol blend is made primarily from U.S.-grown corn and cuts climate emissions by 46% compared to fuel from oil. It's also less expensive than gasoline. Score says in just the last few months, E15 has been a shield against skyrocketing fuel prices, saving drivers almost 60 cents per gallon in some areas. Even before the recent run-up in oil prices, it was estimated that nationwide access to E15 could save drivers $12.2 billion annually in fuel costs. E15 also offers a lower fuel volatility and lower smog forming potential than standard blends. I'm Sabrina Halverson for the Southeast AgNet.
While we may disagree a lot, we do agree Rural King's our favorite place for pets.
Like cats, all the toys and treats and the fun little beds.
I like the dog section, the food, the chewies. Oh, pig ears.
Of course you choose the Easy Pet.
Right, because your cats are so warm and loyal.
I hope the doghouse is warm tonight.
It's never warm.
No, it's not. Can I help you?
Yeah,
catnip.
Rawhide?
Catnip.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be mostly cloudy with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm this afternoon. High today 79 to 82. Windy tonight with bands of rain from the tropical storm. Low 70 to 74. Then a windy day Saturday with bands of rain from the storm in the morning. Cloudy with a high of 80 to 82. Watch for flooding. Partly sunny Sunday with a thunderstorm in spots in the afternoon. High 87 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Polly Holdren.
Do you suffer from joint pain or anxiety? Natural Life CBD Kratom and Kava can help. Our CBD certified associates will consult with you. Chocolate, gummies, CBD oil. We have Delta 8 products with quality you can trust, all held to the highest standard. Natural Life has 2 locations to serve you, open 7 days a week, located in the S-Curve and in the Heathbrook Shopping Plaza. Give them a call at 352-355-3040. And if you stop in and tell them you heard it on WOCA, you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase. This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, hour number 3, that means the beginning of hour number 3 on Friday always means it's time for
your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
That's right, it's time for Dumb Crook News, and we have some great stories today. Joining me on the phone lines, and thankfully she was the one that put this together, Susan Schmitz. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, my love.
Let me ask you this question before we get started. I put a question out there to all the women in the audience to, if you had that one thing you could throw away of your husband's, what would it be? And I honestly think that I can't think of anything of mine that was mine before we came into this relationship that you would throw away. Is there one thing that you immediately thought, yeah, that's got to go?
No, not at all. Like, I would like you to tidy up your office, but, I mean, I just closed the door.
Right. So, but I mean,
yeah.
You know, like the rocking chair or something, nothing like that. I don't even know if the rocking chair is still there. I hadn't seen it, and I have no idea whether it's even still there. So
I didn't know you had a rocking chair.
Yeah, the little kid rocking chair. You know, the little small rocking chair that's out in the garage, I think. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Anyway. So nothing, and nothing in all my bins and everything would you throw away. That's pretty good for me then. That's good.
Wait, you didn't come with a lot of stuff.
No,
Like, you didn't have furniture. You didn't have.
I travel light.
Yeah, you travel light.
Yeah.
So it's not like you had an ugly recliner that was from your college days.
I had one of those, but I've been married twice before. It's been thrown out already.
I had 2 women do all the cleaning out for me.
They saved you a lot of consternation. That's exactly what it is. So let's get involved with dumb crook news. The first story is about a couple. You put these together. This was hilarious to me. Kayla Blake has been arrested for calling in a bomb threat to the Puritan Medical Products plant in Pittsfield, Maine. Now, the Puritan Medical Complex produces swabs for COVID tests. And
yes.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, did she that angry about COVID? But no, it has nothing to do with that. Around 400 employees from both companies' plants in town were sent home. A full day of production was lost. She's been charged with a felony count of terrorizing. She called the state police at 9 a.m. Thursday, said there was a bomb at the plant. She allegedly called again 2 hours later, said she was going to plant 4 pipe bombs near the plant. They were able to trace the calls back to her where when they went to her house, she admitted making the call. She said there was no bombs. She was arrested and bail was set at $1,500. This investigation involves several agencies, including the FBI. Now, why would this woman in all her right mind call in a bomb threat? Susan, tell me why she called this bomb threat in.
Well, she wanted to spend some more time with her man. She apparently got home late from a flight returning from Florida to Maine, and said, "Oh, I want to spend some time with my sweetie, so I'll get him off of work." But little does she know, that's not how it works. That's why she had to call 2 hours later, because you'll evacuate the facility, you have to do a head count, and everybody waits until the police release you. So it kind of backfired on her anyway. It's not like you go straight home.
I want to spend more time with my boyfriend. Now you're going to spend more time with people in jail.
Now you're going to go spend time with, I don't know, what's the lady's name?
Beulah.
Yes.
How
terrible.
Cruella DeVille will be waiting on you. Cruella DeVille will be waiting on you.
Do you know how hot I would be? Because I've run facilities, and I've had to have evacuations that were deemed
What'd you do that for? I was trying to get you. What'd you do that for? I was trying to get you out of work.
So, they lost an entire day of productivity. I would be livid as that operations manager. Livid.
And by the way, you know the boyfriend is just getting ridiculed at work by his coworkers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh, and I would be surprised if they fired him. If it was a will-hire state like Florida, he may be out of a job.
Well, I mean, it wasn't his.
Yeah,
I mean, unless they can find something that, he said, hey,
he called her from the payphone. Hey, call and try to get me out of work.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is just, are you just a moron? Once again, Jeff Foxworthy said, we're not any dumber in the South than anywhere else. We just can't keep our morons off TV. Well, Gwinnett County, Georgia, here we go. Jeff Foxworthy's from Georgia. He knows. Gwinnett County, Georgia. A bank robbery suspect made a crucial mistake following robbing a bank. He let his identity be known. That's not smart. Don't let the cops know who you are. Eric Roberts was arrested Tuesday in connection with a spree of bank robberies in Lawrenceville. And how did they catch him? He robbed a Chase Bank in the midst of leaving the bank and casing some more banks. He stopped for a television interview with a reporter. He stopped to talk to him about something completely unrelated. What was the story? Oh, public transit. He talked about public transit. But he removed his hat and do-rag. The do-rag was seen clearly on the TV report, and the cops go, that's the same do-rag the guy's wearing in these bank robberies. So they reached out to the reporter, and if you don't know this, folks, when the media does something, when they do interviews and all, the first thing they ask you before they start the interview is, what is your name and address? And they get the proper spelling of your name and everything. So the cops just went and asked the guy, the reporter, hey, who is this guy? They told him, so Lawrenceville police just went to his house and surprised him. He didn't even know they were coming. So when he walked in, he admitted to everything. But I mean, how are you going to get away from robbing a bank? You're in the getaway to get away, and you stop and go, no, I'll do a report on murder. Sure, yeah. Well, but we need buses over here in Gwinnett County. You see, I'm running away from a bank right now. I could hop on a bus if there was one available.
You know what? The next story.
Yeah, and it's Ohio man. And it's even dumber. It's even dumber. The only man stopping for an interview. The only man that outdoes Ohio man is Florida man. Okay, Ohio man's pretty dumb. There's a man suspected of arson and vandalism in Ohio, and he sent a selfie to police because he found the photo on his arrest warrant. He didn't like it. He didn't like the photo on his arrest warrant. Donald Pugh texted a police photo of himself and wrote, "Here's a better photo than that terrible one you got on my arrest warrant." It made me look like a Thundercat or James Brown on the run. Yeah, I just can't have it. He told the local radio station, "Man, they just did me wrong. That picture they put out made me look like I was a Thundercat or James Brown. I can't do that." The Lima Police Department said, "We thank him for being helpful now that we have a better picture." He was later arrested. Where did Ohio man get arrested? Florida. He was later arrested in Florida. This moron. That's crazy. I don't like that picture. Here, use this one. It's a better picture. I really want to see the look on the person. Like, where do you text it to? Like, on the number that was on your report, or do you text it to 911? Like, where? He sent it to him on his Facebook. I looked the story up again. He sent it through Facebook Messenger. Oh, through Facebook Messenger. To the police's Facebook page. Here, will you use this one, please? Bro, that picture's me 8 years ago. Here's a more up-to-date one. Notice the hair's blonde now. Look, okay? Look. I really wish I could see the police officer's face when they get that. The guy's name's I really want to see what it looks like. His name's Donald Pugh, but his nickname is Chip. And you look like you got a chip in your brain there, pal. Chip in your brain. So, I just, is Florida man going to be able to outdo that? We'll find out next. When we come back with the Florida man version of Dumb Crook News after this time out on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA. The Source.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros, trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through A Wealth Management, LLC.
People here are raving about QC Kinetics and how regenerative medicine has changed their life. People like Helen, an avid mountain climber who got sidelined when an accident left her knees in constant pain.
I was not able to train or do really anything on my knee.
Helen was told surgery would be her only option. But then she found QC Kinetics and was treated with natural biologics designed to repair and restore tissue in her knees. 3 months later, she was climbing the highest mountain in North America.
I got a very quick resolution to my pain. I began treatment in March, and I summited Denali June the 7th. It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
Get your life back with lasting results. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Call QC Kinetics today.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back on a Friday. Must be time now. We had Dumb Crook News earlier, but now it's time for Dumb Crook News Florida style.
For your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
Susan Schmitz is on the line with us, as she is every Friday for Dumb Crook News. She put these together, and this one right here is one of the funniest ones I've seen in a long time, Susan.
And I found it specifically because of
I'm not
somebody
going with that. I'm not going with that one first. I'm going from the bottom to top. That's how I'm going.
Bottom
now.
from top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grady Judd is the sheriff of Polk County. Grady Judd never minces words. Grady Judd he is made for Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. He's made for social media. He just said, she twerked and got her McNuggets all in a twist and everything recently about a woman in McDonald's. Well, it seems that they were looking in Lakeland, Florida, the Polk County Sheriff's Office were looking for an armed burglary suspect, Logan Hale. There was a warrant out for his arrest. Well, they put it on Facebook that they were looking for him, and he responded to him by going, "Hello, here I am. Just done 2 years up the road, ain't going to do any more." The sheriff's department, of course, said, "You'd be wise to turn yourself in." He goes, "You can continue to look for me, but I know you're frustrated because I'm unable to be located." Now, all this is while he's having this with Facebook back and forth. One of his teachers even got involved and goes, Logan, is this really you on the sheriff's page? I was your 9th grade teacher. You were always so polite and nice to me, and I always liked you. Because of that, I want to help you. You need to surrender immediately to the sheriff's department. The sheriff said remaining at large is only going to result in you having to change your Facebook name from Finally Free, because his name is Logan Finally Free Hale on his Facebook page. You're going to have to change from Finally Free to Back in Jail. It'd be wise to turn yourself in at the local thing. Why do you think taunting Grady Judd is going to help you here, young man? He was arrested because they finally tracked him down and arrested him. They took him into custody, and he's now back in jail. Of course, Grady Judd said, Logan Hale, you're on your way to jail. You attempted to hide, but were to no avail. Maybe you'll make bail. Either way, your Facebook taunts were an epic fail.
That's awesome. Like, why would you do that?
Why would you taunt? Out of all the sheriffs you could pick in Florida, why would you taunt Grady Judd?
Well,
this is made for Grady.
This guy was young. Like, he was a young
he's 20 years old. At 18, he got convicted, did a 2-year stint. Now he's 20 years old, almost 21, going back to prison. But you don't taunt. Grady Judd lives for that kind of thing. Grady lives for that. Now, this next story in Sebastian, Florida, somebody snitched this couple out, I think. Police found 2 suspects near Riverview Park on an Indian River. There was a witness that looked out towards the fishing dock at Riverview Park and found a pair in their birthday suits. And they were involved in an activity that you don't talk about to anybody under 18. They called in the incident to police. Police showed up. The officer that showed up wrote, upon my arrival, I observed both defendants engaged in an activity on the fishing dock that was exposed to the public. Furthermore, here's the surprise. It appears that they were both in possession of alcohol and appeared to be very intoxicated. They couldn't even speak. Their speech was slurred. They were charged with breach of peace, disorderly conduct. They were both booked into jail Tuesday evening. But here's mine. The woman got released on her own recognizance. The man's bail got set at $500, and he's still in jail.
Yeah. Like, first of all, you really have to call him out and do that. I mean, come on. But second of all, that's hilarious.
I mean, but,
get a room.
But why would you pick an open air dock where everybody can see? That I don't understand that.
Well, they were intoxicated.
And then finally, Sumter County, Florida. The Villages. An argument in the Villages led to one of the men facing a battery charge. Richard Randall has entered a not guilty plea for his alleged crime against his friend. According to the arrest affidavit, the incident happened between the two men at De La Vista Golf Course on San Marino Drive. Deputy spoke to the man who was playing golf with both Randall and the friend. Around the 4th hole, the two began arguing, which was something they do often, according to the thing. They said the friend told Randall, who was standing on the green near the hole, to move, to which Randall replied, saying he knows the etiquette of the game of golf. They continued to argue. The friend flipped Randall off. Randall then approached his friend and repeatedly said, "Do that again and I'll smack you." The affidavit stated the friend flipped him off again, and that's when Randall punched the man in the face. The friend fell to the ground. Deputies say the victim was taken to a local hospital with bruises on the side of his face. Randall was arrested for battery charges, but here's why it's really, really just hilarious to me. Richard Randall was charged with battery on a person 65 years or older. That's a felony in Florida. Guy that he hit was 84 years old. He punched an 84-year-old man in the face, knocked him down. Well, Richard Randall's 77.
and still can't get along on the golf
So
course.
a 77-year-old man punched an 84-year-old man in the face on the golf course.
And then got charged for hitting a senior.
I've never done anything like that.
Oh, please. Oh, and I was reading that story. I'm like, oh, he's going to keep doing this until his 80s.
By the way, I've never hit a man 84 years old on a golf course.
Not yet.
I'm not 77.
You're not 7. When you're that age, I can see you doing
I have
it.
had two incidents at the golf course, though. Neither one, by the way, my fault. Neither one.
No, of course. No.
Neither one my fault.
Not your fault.
And
Never.
here's the amazing thing about my incidents at the golf course. One of them happened before 10 o'clock in the morning. And the other one happened before 7:30 in the morning. The one before 10 o'clock in the morning may or may not been I may or may not been culpable in some of that. But I ended up with a good friend out of the whole incident.
Oh,
who helped us
help
to streamline pressure washing, who helped us get just shipped open.
Yeah, they sure did.
But the other incident was there was a mouthy little guy at the golf course that decided that he always should have the first tee time, and when he didn't, he'd just get mad and get angry with people. And so one day he was mad because I had the tee time ahead of his, and he come into the pro shop and bumped into me, threw himself on the ground like Ezel in Friday and goes, "Did you see that?" The golf pro leaned over and goes, "Get up. He didn't hit you. You ran into him and fell down. Just get up." This guy was trying to claim that I'd hit him when I didn't. I was just standing there. He comes and jumps into me and then falls on the floor and says I hit him. Pal, if I'd have hit you, you're 5'4", 130 pounds. If I hit you, you're not getting up and asking people if they saw that. Let's just clear that up, okay?
Let's clear that up.
That brings to close another riveting version of...
For your hearing pleasure, come, CROOK News.
Thanks so much, Susan. Talk to you in about an hour or so.
Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
An escaped Texas inmate has been killed in a shootout with police after allegedly killing a family of 5 in Centerville, Texas, between Dallas and Houston. The suspect was killed in Jordanton, Texas, a 45-minute drive south of San Antonio.
After a short chase and a crash, Gonzalo Lopez exited the Chevy Silverado with a firearm and engaged law enforcement officers who engaged back and ultimately killed Lopez.
Jason Clark with the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. 46-year-old Lopez escaped a prison transport bus last month. Walmart is opening 4 new distribution centers that will create 4,000 jobs. The retail giant says locations will be in Joliet, Illinois, McCordsville, Indiana, Lancaster, Texas, and Greencastle, Pennsylvania. They'll be ready to go within the next couple of years. The pay? Up to $28 an hour. USA Radio News.
If you're concerned about the power grid and want to generate your own supply of off-grid electricity, this will be the most important message you'll hear this year. Here's why. We now have a small number of solar generators back in stock. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving backup power when you need it most. And unlike gas generators, solar generators run quietly, emit no dangerous fumes, and produce an endless supply of free electricity from the sun. Whether it's wildfires, dangerous weather, power grid issues, or just getting off the grid, you'll never have to suffer through painful power outages again. Even better, all this week, radio listeners get over $700 in free off-the-grid bonuses, too. Go to mysolarbackup.com to learn more and check availability. That's mysolarbackup.com. Look for the free report, Crisis Cooling, how to make absolutely sure your meat, milk, and medicines stay safe and cool in any power outage. Yours free at mysolarbackup.com.
Nirvana, Ocala's premier medical spa, is leading the way in great skin with all the newest in treatment options, offering prejuvenation for younger clients and rejuvenation for all ages. Nirvana knows you want to look your very best. We want you to look like you, just better, brighter and younger, with all the newest and best in technology and all in the most beautiful surroundings. Like Nirvana Medical Spa on Facebook and find them on the web at nirvanamedicalspa.com. Become a better, brighter and younger you.
Do you suffer from joint pain or anxiety? Natural Life CBD Kratom and Kava can help. Our CBD certified associates will consult with you. Chocolate, gummies, CBD oil. We have Delta 8 products with quality you can trust, all held to the highest standard. Natural Life has 2 locations to serve you, open 7 days a week, located in the S-Curve and in the Heathbrook Shopping Plaza. Give them a call at 352-355-3040, and if you stop in and tell them you heard it on WOCA, you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
QC Kinetics patient Robert Patterson, a veteran and business owner, struggled at work and in the gym with chronic agonizing shoulder pain.
Those injuries just continue to nag, and if you don't treat them, they just get worse. And I just kind of abused my body for a long time, and it finally had said enough is enough.
That's okay, because QC Kinetics tells your pain, hey, enough is enough. Their regenerative treatments bring you relief by helping restore and repair damaged tissue with no drugs, no downtime, and best of all, no surgery.
I was able to exceed the goals that I had previously attained in the gym. It was absolutely worth its weight in gold, so I could continue to live life without limitation.
Ready to get lasting relief from your joint pain? Call QC Kinetics to learn more about how natural biologic treatments can get you lasting results. Call now. It's a free consultation.
352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics. 352-400-4550.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Friday, I'm looking at the latest of this tropical storm, tropical depression, whatever you want to refer to it as. I'm looking at NOAA's website right now. Let me pull it back up here. I just had it and that went away. Of course it did, because that's how life works. I'm looking at the, there's another advisory comes out at 11 o'clock. It's still called Potential Tropical Cyclone Number 1. The wind speed hasn't increased since the last update from NOAA. I guess the next big update will come at 11 o'clock. But when you're looking at the storm tracker, the cone of travel takes it right over the bend of Naples, where 75 takes the left turn. to go into Alligator Alley. That's where it looks like the center of the storm. Most of the models say the center of the storm will go right through that area, right into the bend of Alligator Alley where the interstate turns to go to Alligator Alley. It's not a very big storm right now. It's just floundering around just off the Yucatan Peninsula. It's not doing much. It is throwing rain that fills in all the Keys, all the area in between Cuba and Miami. That 90-mile area in between Cuba and Miami is covered in rain right now. South Florida is getting pretty good drenching right now, but there's not a whole lot of yellows and reds. It's more just green, so it's rain coverage, more so than it is anything else. It is expected to maybe reach tropical storm, but just barely. They're forecasting 45 mile per hour winds at the top is what they're forecasting. So just keep attention on this storm. Know it's going to bring some rain to South Florida, as far up into Central Florida as possibly Osceola County, Orange County. So if you go into the parks later this evening or tomorrow morning, you're going to have a little problem with possible rain showers. We may get some rain here, but it only looks like about 25-30% chance of scattered showers here later tonight and tomorrow, according to the latest. But we get another update at 11 o'clock. So, tune into your local weather. And anytime a storm comes, if anything changes where we have to come back on the air to give you updates, we will definitely do that here at WOCA. So just stay attentive to your surroundings that are going around, and just remember that it's a tropical issue, and it's got a high chance to develop into something. National Weather Service says 80%. So it's going to bring heavy rainfall to portions of southern and south central Florida and the Florida Keys Friday and Friday night. And it'll hit the Bahamas on Saturday. So you could have flash flooding and everything. So just know that it's out there and keep an eye on it. When as we're looking at it, as you're watching it, it's going to strengthen probably into Tropical Storm Alex. The Air Force Reserve's hurricane hunters say they've already found 40-mile-an-hour winds, but it doesn't have a well-defined center, but they expect one of those will happen later today. But it's moving at 6 miles per hour. It believes that it'll pick up speed later today, and it's forecast to move across the southern portion of the Florida Peninsula tomorrow, early in the morning, then out into the southwestern Atlantic and northwest of the Bahamas Saturday afternoon. So you could have minor coastal flooding and stuff around that, but that's going to be in the southern part of the state in the Keys. So I really don't believe this is going to be much of an impact for us. Central Florida and South Florida and the Florida Keys can see. South Central Florida, South Florida and Florida Keys can see 4 inches of rain. Some areas in South Florida and the Keys could get up to 12 inches. But that's really, is it. Now, there are tropical storm warnings in effect for the Florida Keys, including the dry Tortugas, Florida Bay, west coast of Florida, south of middle of Longboat Key to Carroll Sound Bridge. The east coast of Florida, the Brevard County line to Card Sound Bridge, Lake Okeechobee, and the northwestern Bahamas and Cuba. So it's a storm, but it's not anything to get really crazy about. But go ahead and prepare for it, or just get your preparedness ready. It's tax-free still right now, all the way through next Friday. So make sure you get your tax-free stuff for your hurricane. Remember a couple months ago I told you about Roy Johnson? He was a corporal with the Marion County Sheriff's Office. He had been arrested for domestic battery. Well, he's been cleared of that and can return to work. Last month, the state attorney's office dropped the case. Johnson is he appealed the suspension after he got reinstated. So Sheriff Woods met with the corporal. Woods explained the decision in a 3-page memorandum addressed to sheriff's officials. Woods wrote in his memo, Johnson did not dispute that his on-the-scene conduct on March 5th of 2022 was lacking. Specifically, the sheriff said in his report, Johnson admitted that certain derogatory statements were made in the presence of his fellow deputies, were wholly unbecoming of a deputy. He used colorful language to describe judges and assistant state attorneys, according to the deputy's arrest report. Johnson was prepared to accept discipline for these statements because he had violated the agency's code of conduct. As for the criminal charge, the letter states that Johnson argued the evidence of domestic violence was insufficient. Supervisors and deputies who responded to the location did not believe the evidence was sufficient to establish probable cause. He didn't get arrested that night. He was arrested once he got turned over to the state attorney's office. He got arrested a few days later. He's been on unpaid leave for 2.5 months, and so he's going to be put back on the job. So the case was unfounded, according to the state attorney's office, and so this deputy has been returned back to the job. So coming up next week, I'm going to try to get Jimmy Coward in here on the phone or in the studio, the property appraiser, because Marion County's hit a new record for property value. It's up 14.2% in just 1 year. And I'm going to try to get Jimmy in here to talk about what he feels like are the moving factors behind the boom in Marion County with its property values. $28 billion in property value in Marion County this year. The property value is the highest level ever, according to the estimate that was released yesterday. So try to effort to get Jimmy Coward in here to talk about it's the third straight year the tax roll's the highest ever. So property values keep going up. Jimmy Coward is the property appraiser, and he says several large commercial projects were added to the roll. So we'll get Jimmy Coward in here try to get him in here next week. I know he's a busy man, but try to get him in there next week or the week after to talk about it, because people think their taxes have went up, and your taxes didn't increase millage rate wise, just your property value increased, so you're paying more taxes. So we'll figure out that distinction by trying to get Jimmy Cowan in here, the county's property appraiser, next week. Take a break, come back and wrap up a Friday edition on Ocala Talks. Wrap the week up after this time out. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, says WOCA, The Source.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. I'm so proud to be an advocate for the over 65,000 veterans here in North Central Florida. The new Ocala VA clinic is now open, providing important primary care and specialty services. If you're a veteran in the Ocala area, thank you for your service. Feel free to get in touch with our team by visiting us online at camac.house.gov. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
You don't get to be the league's all-time leading rusher without feeling some pain.
Pro football legend Emmitt Smith knows joint pain, and he also knows the old treatments aren't the only treatments. Today, there's a natural alternative to drugs and surgery. It's biologic therapies from QC Kinetics.
I'm talking regenerative solutions that encourage your body to heal and repair itself.
Do you have pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, lower back? Want to get your life back? The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics can help.
Call to learn more about this exciting natural way to deal with chronic joint pain.
Don't put it off. Call QC Kinetics. Restorative, regenerative solutions with no downtime and lasting results.
Don't let your joint pain keep you from doing the things you love. There's a new natural solution that patients are raving about.
QC Kinetics.
Make the call to QC Kinetics. Tell them Emmett Smith sent you.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. QC Kinetics, 400-4550.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Ugh, what wrong? Need wood for fire.
I go get. I got wood for fire.
What takes so long?
Had to use restroom. Someone not refill toilet paper.
My bad. You wash hands?
Of course. What caveman you take me for?
You know, Dan, people who save money by switching to Mike Scott Plumbing sure are happy.
Well, Brittany, how happy are they?
Happier than a caveman with indoor plumbing.
Yep. Get happy. Get Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it. 237-2888.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Things are heating up at Blockers Furniture in Ocala. Hot deals and summertime savings in every department. Their over 80,000 square foot showroom is full of savings like queen storage bed dresser and mirror sets starting as low as $19 per month. Sofas starting as low as $13 per month. And all Palliser furniture is 25% off. And outdoor furniture too, 25% off. And the Mattress Gallery has mattresses starting as low as $3.99. See Blockers for full offer details. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, Ocala. Online at blockersfurniture.com.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up Friday edition of Ocala Talks. It is Friday, June 3rd. I can't say enough how vigilant you need to be watching the weather, because there is a tropical issue that's out there in the Gulf, Southern Gulf, and it's not coming our way, but it's coming Florida's way. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Yeah, hello again, Tom. Huey speaking.
Hey,
I
Hugh,
just wanted to say real quick, all pretty good. Hey, say, have a donut. It's National Donut Day, and I'm going to have a couple for lunch with a cup of coffee.
I was just going to bring that up, Hugh. It's National Donut Day. You can go to that place, the Double D place, and get a free donut with a purchase of a beverage. But my favorite place to get donuts, Hugh, it's a place in Gainesville that has the hot and ready sign. They're crispy. And
oh, yeah.
They're selling a dozen donuts for $1 today.
Oh, my God. I almost feel like driving up there. If it wasn't for the price of gas.
If it wasn't for the price of gas, I'd be up there. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, you have a donut today and have a great weekend.
Thanks, Hugh. Speaking of this weekend, things to do this weekend, Beauty and the Beast is playing. It's the last weekend it'll be playing. The Disney musical is on stage through June 5th at the Ocala Civic Theater. It's based on the 1991 Disney film. Go to OcalaCivicTheater.com for more information. The 11 Amp Ocala Music Series, in partnership with the Marion County Cultural Alliance and the City of Ocala. It presents free, family-friendly outdoor concerts to the public on Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Martin Luther King Jr. Recreation Complex. Sponsored by the Mortimer and Mimi Levitt Foundation. The June 3rd performer is scheduled to be Reggae Force. It's going to be reggae music. Go to ocalafl.org/LevittAmp for more information. Music Moves at the Brick, an opening reception for Music Moves at the Marion Cultural Alliance exhibit featuring a month-long music-inspired art exhibit and multiple performances by musicians will be held from 5 to 7 today at the Brick City Center for the Arts on Southwest Broadway. Free admission. The exhibit is up through June 25th. The performer on June 3rd will be Evelyn of Noma Records. For the full performance schedule for the month and more information, reach out to ashley.justiano at mcaocala.com or call 369-1500. The premiere tribute to Queen Flash. Queen Flash's Larry Zatalin carries on the musical tradition of legendary Freddie Mercury with a high-energy, electrifying show. That is at Circle Square Cultural Center with the 6-piece band. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Tickets start at $28, so go to csculturalcenter.com for more information about that. Church Christ of Marion County welcomes the Nealons in concert tomorrow night at 6:30. They're a Dove Award-winning Grammy-nominated gospel family. It's free and open to the public. For more information, you can call the church office at 352-861-6182. The Riley Arts Center presents its tribute series, Rockin' the Riley. Tomorrow night, June 4th, at the Riley Arts Center, will be Leonard Skinner tribute. Tickets are between $20 and $30. Go to RileyArtsCenter.com for more information. And also at the Riley over the weekend is Becky Sin and the Swing Theory are at the Riley Center's Black Box Theater for a celebration of Ocala history. The Jumpin' June swing dance is a tribute to bygone days in the 1940s where dances were a huge part of the local culture. There'll be photo ops, specialty-themed cocktails, swing dance jam circles, featured dance performances, and vintage music. It all starts tomorrow night at 8 p.m. in the Noma Black Box. Go to Riley Arts Center for more information about that as well. So plenty to do this weekend once the weather clears out, if the weather ever gets bad. Plenty to do right here in Ocala over the weekend. And do not forget the Greg Graham Foundation Legacy Foundation's Poker Run, sponsored by the Copperheads and the Punishers Motorcycle Clubs and Ride Now Sports, will take place tomorrow morning. Music and stuff at Ride Now early in the morning. Get their sign-in starts at 10 o'clock. You're going to make 5 stops, and then you'll end up at Bike Night at Ocala on Silver Springs Boulevard, where there'll be raffles and prizes. I believe the REL band's playing the event. I don't know if the REL band's not playing the event. They're playing in the morning. REL's playing in the morning. But Torn is playing tomorrow night at Ocala for the end of this poker run. And the second recipient of the Greg Graham Foundation will be honored. So I was honored to be the first recipient of that award. And the second recipient of that award will be given. We'll find out who they are tomorrow night at Ocala as all the money that is raised will go to benefit the Greg Graham Legacy Foundation. It'll help his amnesty program that he was very integral in getting started to help people get off opioids and drugs through counseling and help. They get help to get off drugs and kick the habit. And it also benefits the Boys and Girls Club. His foundation benefits the Boys and Girls Club. So hope to see you at that event. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. So hope to see you there at the Greg Graham Legacy Foundation Poker Run and gathering afterwards at Ocala on East Silver Springs Boulevard. Birthdays today. Let me get to the birthdays today before we run out of time here. Birthdays today, another year older. Penelope Wilton, who played on Downton Abbey, she's 76. First Lady Jill Biden, 71 years old today. Anderson Cooper, TV journalist Anderson Cooper, 55 today. Rafael Nadal, tennis pro, he is 36 years young today. I want to thank all my guests that I've had throughout the week, all the people who called and became part of the show throughout the week. I want to thank the listeners, because without listeners, this show would not be possible. I'm amazed all the time people walk up and go, "Are you Tom Schmitz?" I go, "Hey, do I owe you money?" But you're actually listeners. So thanks so much for that. And to all our sponsors, without you, it wouldn't be possible. For everybody involved in this program, I'm Tom Schmitz. Talk to you next week.
CAAM, W242, CAFM, Ocala, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
Drivers are digging deeper into their wallets just to get to work. Gas prices are at a new record high this morning. AAA updated the numbers overnight, showing another 5-cent jump to $4.76 a gallon. That's up 14 cents in the past 3 days. California remains the most expensive to fill up, $6.24 a gallon. 7 states are next, top